Welcome back to That's Just Lola again. We got a new face in the house, though. This is your girl Lola, and this is Jermaine.
Hey, people.
And you know we got my girl Mella over here. She's my partner in success. And so today,
yes,
I said today, we talking about the marriage contract.
I'm already getting hot.
He's already getting hot. We got another person in the studio who's in the back, and you'll hear him co-signing periodically. He don't want to be on camera, though.
Mm-mm.
So you'll hear him periodically saying stuff, and he's lifting up his. I don't understand why he does that.
But okay. Is that because you're hot?
Is you hot?
Is that because you're hot?
No, it's not because he's hot. It's just a thing he does. Anyway.
I got you, Haywood. I'm representing.
Oh, you supposed to say his name. Okay, so.
sorry. My first mistake. Oh, Jesus.
So we are talking about the marriage contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, go subscribe right now. Go look
Yes.
at the red button and subscribe to That's Just Lola.
Yes.
You can go to that'sjustlola.com, go to Facebook and like our That's Just Lola page, Periscope, and Instagram.
Yes.
How about that? Got it all.
Do it.
I did. Do it. Mel says do it. Okay, and share. Remember, share.
Right.
So we're talking about the marriage contract. You might wonder why I'm not saying that we're just talking about marriage. Right? Woo. And the reason I'm not just talking about, oh, that's why I needed my phone. The reason why I'm not just talking about marriage is because quiet as it's kept, that's a good way to put it.
Very good.
Right?
Yeah.
Quiet
it's
as
very
it's kept.
quiet.
Marriage initiated from a contract
Yes.
that had absolutely nothing to do
With love.
or romance, or 4-carat rings, or white dresses, or any of that.
I need to figure out where that white dress crap came from.
Well, it ain't hard. We just gotta Google it. Everybody knows if you want to know, you just come on, Google that shit, right?
I didn't know we was gonna be cussing.
Yes, you'll see why we said that here shortly.
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot that's become ritualistic about the act of marriage that was never particularly intended. The reason why I had my boy here on, because we were talking about this the other night, and he knows a lot about the whole marriage contract thing and what it was supposed to be and how it initiated. Because in the beginning, it was a business arrangement, wasn't it?
It was a business arrangement. It was a business arrangement. People got married to transfer land, transfer wealth, or ally with wealth or ally with land to gain something.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't, oh my God, you're so cute.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
It was all about the dowry, right?
It was about the dowry.
Yeah.
It's about what you can gain from creating this alliance. And even, go back to, tribes in Africa, they had a marriage contract. The woman serves a purpose.
Yeah.
And he had to pay for that. He's like, okay, well, I like your daughter.
Yeah.
So you got to pay for
What
it.
you want?
That sound a little crazy.
No. It's like you're
Pay for.
You're taking a man's daughter.
Okay.
And you're taking responsibility for
Because
her.
nowadays, when you pay for that, it's not called that.
Well, you paying somebody directly
Right.
for something in particular.
Okay.
Well, it depends on whether or not she's got a representative.
Hey! Because you may be paying the representative.
True, but see, that's where all the problems come in with marriage now, because it's not really about the contract. It's not really about this is what I bring to the table, this is what you bring to the table. It's more so people feeding their needs. The woman's feeding her needs because the man is giving her something, feeding her something.
This shit about to get good, y'all. You hear me? It's about to get, don't go nowhere. Don't go grab no coffee. Don't pee. Nothing.
You supposed to do that a long time ago.
Now, understand
anyway.
though, I'm not speaking against marriage. It's just that because people don't understand or
She done got complicated.
Because people don't really look at marriage for what it is. They want to look at it for what they want it to be.
Right.
And so most of us want it to be what?
Real surface. It's real like, I want it to be like the fairy tale.
So what's wrong with the fairy tale, though?
The fairy tale ain't real. People don't act like that. Personalities aren't built like that.
Not,
Well, you're right. And the reason I gotta,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with this.
Right.
But I know some of you do. So because you do, I gotta speak for you, okay?
Right. All right,
and
go ahead.
so when we say the ideal and the fairy tale, we're referring to, like I said, the white dress, right? The ring, but not even so much that. I think what we're referring to, which is what we all talked about the other night, what we talked about too, the interaction, the expectation
Exactly.
of what being married is supposed to mean.
Right.
Right. So to women and to some men, it means fidelity. It means commitment. It means dedication. It means that you hold my hand when we walk.
Right.
It means you look into my eyes. It means you tell me that
Well,
you
that,
love me.
that's what some people think it means.
Yeah.
Holding hands.
Holding
and-
hands.
and
Yeah.
rubbing. Never mind.
Yeah. it means lovey-dovey stuff.
Right.
It means you take me out to dinner. It means you go watch girly flicks with me.
Right.
It means that you care about my feelings and that I want you to go to family events and I want you to do all this stuff that the people do on TV because for real, that's where we got a lot of this stuff from.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Society
Yep.
From
says.
society, from television. We got a lot of this stuff from TV. So it means that to most of us. And when we don't get it, we get upset. The reason why I wanted to do this show, and I didn't want to do it from a space of being harsh, but I wanted to do it from a space of information.
Right.
So when we see these relationships, and I know, Haywood, you know the statistic for divorce. What is it? You say it. You said it forever. Like we got married, and he was telling me what the hell the statistic for divorce was.
It might be
So-
like, yeah,
60%.
It's 60%.
Actually, now it's north of 60%.
Okay, so
Wow.
it's a little over
Okay.
60% the divorce rate is.
Wow.
So because of that, that's why I want to have this conversation. That's
Yeah.
why I want to start doing these town halls and these meetings and these events so we can talk about this. Because whatever the hell we trying to do to fix it, it ain't working.
No,
Right,
not at
right,
all.
right.
Not at all.
We're following a broken system.
Yeah, we're trying to
yeah,
fix.
yeah.
That's exactly what I was
It's
going to
a
say.
broken-
We're
You
trying
say it, 'cause
we're
mine-
trying to fix something that's broken. We're following a broken system, and it's impossible to get what you want out of something that never meant that.
Right, that was never supposed to do that.
Supposed
Right,
to
it
do
was
that.
never supposed to
you
do
know,
that.
and we want this one person to be everything to us. And the
Right.
reality is that that's really not the
It's
way
not
it
really
is.
possible.
You know, it really isn't. You know, and I had to come to that understanding myself. You know, that there isn't one person who's going to be that everything. It just isn't. I mean, that's just not how we were made. It's just not. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it rarely happens that way. You know what I mean? Where that one person that you marry is going to be your everything. I mean, I believe in being friends. I believe you have to be.
Absolutely.
You know, especially today, you know, society has changed so much. I really believe that you have to be friends first.
Right.
You know, that is in order for anything to work, any
Right.
kind of partnership.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be friends. You know, just because especially when we're talking about the level of intimacy that marriage brings, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And committed relationship.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that one of the reasons I think there's so much, because we're not the only people talking about this, right?
Right.
So one of the reasons why there's so much dialogue about it here lately is because people are aware. So I can go on Google and Google that shit, right? And find out that a marriage contract is, and was supposed to be this. So then that brings different topics of conversation. And people are asking more questions. Not right now, but I want y'all to make sure you stay tuned. We go into the next segment, because in the next segment, we're going to talk about, why it seemed to have worked.
right.
Right. We're still talking about this, but I just want you to
Yeah.
y'all keep me on why it seemed to, because people will say, my parents were married for 41 years.
Oh yeah, I know plenty. My aunt and uncle that I'm staying with right now, they're married for what, 30, 32 years, something like
Right,
that.
right.
And they have a wonderful relationship. Doesn't
Right.
mean they didn't have challenges, because
Right,
they did.
right.
That would be
Let me
unreal
s-
to say that they didn't. You know what I mean? But
I-
because they were committed to
Yeah.
each other and to what they, you know, really
Right
wanted,
there.
it was able to work out. You
What
know?
you gonna say?
I'll say this. If you want to see what a marriage is really supposed to be, look at somebody that's been married for 40, 50 years.
Exactly.
After all of the bull crap has settled down and
All
they've
the
done
kids
all
left the
that,
house.
figured it out, 50 years later, they got it.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what marriage is supposed to be. You look
Yeah.
at your grandparents.
Exactly. That's
and
what I was
if
gonna
they
say.
still together, that's what it's supposed to be.
And-
There's
and-
no super expectations of
No.
each other. Y'all know each other.
Yes.
You know what I know what I'm gonna get out of you. I don't want anything else.
Right.
I know what I'm gonna get out of you, and I'm not gonna ask for anything else.
Exactly.
You just take it for face value. You learn
Yeah.
each other.
Exactly.
And they know why they stayed.
Yeah,
They know why they
exactly.
stayed. So like I said, he's funny. So that's, I'm sorry, we got guests off screen, like I said before, who's mimicking the cameraman. And so when we come back in the next segment, we are going to talk about why that worked.
Right.
And
Exactly.
it's because of what you said. It's because of the understanding, right? And so go subscribe to the show. I think I'm going the wrong time. So subscribe, go to that button, click the red button, subscribe, and share it and comment on this segment, because I know y'all loving this. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we're going to talk about the commitment portion and why marriage has seemed to work for people like our parents and our grandparents.
Grandparents,
We'll be right back with more of That's Just Lola and the marriage contract.
Yep.